Coming up, Valdosta finally completes a $9 million street project.
And a local Valdosta woman is arrested for marijuana possession.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Brittany Williams.
And I'm Quenisha Claiborne. The City of Valdosta and the Georgia Department of Transportation invited the public to attend the ribbon cutting of the West Hill Avenue overpass this morning at 10 o'clock. This event celebrated nearly 3 decades of planning and was held on the west end of the overpass in the parking lot of 1610 West Hill Avenue. The $9 million structure made approximately 16,500 tons of asphalt, 5,000 cubic yards of concrete, and 115 tons of reinforced steel bars is a welcomed addition to the city in the area of which the average of 22 trains pass through each day. As of right now, drivers can travel the 330-foot length of the bridge over the busy railroad tracks that symbolize our city's roots.
Yesterday afternoon, the Valdosta Police Department was given word about the criminal whereabouts of a convicted felon within the Valdosta area. After getting information from an anonymous caller, officials located 30-year-old Clausel Culpepper on West Magnolia Street in possession of marijuana, narcotic equipment, as well as firearms. Culpepper was arrested and charged at the scene with 3 separate counts, beginning with possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, possession of narcotic equipment, as well as being a felon in possession of a firearm. Culpepper is currently awaiting trial. If anyone has more information, you're urged to contact the Valdosta Police Department and can remain anonymous.
Early voting for Lowndes County is still underway for the rest of the month of October. Voting for the current election started on last Monday and has a great turnout for election. If you have any questions about voting, contact the Lowndes County Board of Elections.
The Valdosta Regional Airport is preparing for winter before the cold night arrive. The airport will be set up with de-icing fluid, de-icing pellets, and a lot of salt and sand mixture to deal with possible ice accumulations. Even though the South is usually untroubled by winter storms, the precaution has to be taken. Airport officials say the airplane heaters and furnaces will be serviced weekly now to maintain the highest possible convenience for travelers.
The Valdosta Regional Airport is also working on replacing their air traffic control tower, but the current staff is doing what it takes to keep North Florida and South Georgia's airspace safe. Reporter Nicholas Harebring brings us this report.
I'm standing here in front of the ATC, the Advanced Traffic Control Center at the Valdosta Regional Airport, where I'm going to talk to some future graduate students from Georgia Wiregrass Technical College. They all want to be an air traffic controller in the end, and I want to know what does it take to be one. And I also want to know how does it look behind the scenes and up in the tower.
The Advanced Traffic Control Center is in charge of coordinating all in- and outcoming flights, including all commercial, military and helicopter flights. The main duty for the tower is to communicate effectively, otherwise terrific consequences can happen. The control tower was built in the mid-1940s, and in the meantime even former presidents like George W. Bush and his father have visited the tower. However, the facilities look run out of time now. Jim Galloway, the airport manager, already has future plans for the ATC tower.
We would love to replace our control tower and our general aviation terminal. They're built on one on top of the other, and they're built in the mid-1940s. And it's really showing its age.
Arthur Smith, the tower supervisor and longtime employee in the tower, explains how the job as an air traffic controller works and what it takes to be one.
To be an air traffic controller, you have to be at least 18 years old and pass a Class 2 medical physical, which is pretty stringent. And our duties up here primarily is to separate aircraft and issue safety alerts.
Bravo Charlie Golf Alpha, this is Push, thanks.
We have students that come from across the country, from states such as Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, just to name a few. And we actually have a simulator set up at Wiregrass, Georgia Technical College. in which we teach our students that go through the program advanced simulation techniques.
Today I had the chance to talk to the airport manager Jim Galloway about future plans with the ATC tower and the supervisor of the tower, Arthur Smith, who showed me what it takes to be an air traffic controller and how many students come from all over the country to actually study here and get a great education at Valdosta Regional Airport. I'm Niklas Herbing for Your News Valdosta.
The group Wiregrass activists for clean energy protested today against the Sable Trail pipeline at the corner of Park Avenue and Patterson Street. The Sable Trail pipeline is a natural gas pipeline that would run through Lowndes County and probably Valdosta. The passing of the Sable Trail pipeline could result in concerning effects for the area. Protests are scheduled for every second Tuesday of the month.
The Valdosta Salvation Army is preparing for Christmas with annual Emptying Stocking Fund program. The program started yesterday with 500 families registering and makes sure that no child in the area goes without a Christmas. Last year, the program helped more than 900 children and will keep registering people until the program reaches its goal of 1,250 families this season. Families that want to register for the program can call the Valdosta Salvation Army.
Coming up next, find out how a local high school is encouraging safe driving among new drivers.
So stay with us.
Danse, balance la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence, dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Valdosta State University, encouraging
in-depth inquiry,
hands-on experience,
service and involvement,
and a global view,
while offering
a beautiful residential campus,
over 100 fields of study,
graduate and online degrees,
and championship athletics.
All in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Valdosta High School is once again participating in the State Farm Celebrate My Drive campaign. Valdosta High staff and students are asking everyone 14 and older to go to www.celebratemydrive.com once a day, every day, from now until October 24th, and make a safe driving commitment. The more safe driving commitments the county makes, the better the school's chance to win a $100,000 grant and a private concert by the band Perry. The Wildcats must be in the top 50 to receive the grant money. You can vote once a day, per day, every day, with every email address you have, and do not have to live locally to participate.
Albany utility officials are ready to expand their role in providing technology to rural areas of the state. Carlton Fletcher reports that interim city manager Tom Berry gave the Albany Water, Gas, and Light Commission Board an overview of a proposed agreement through which the Albany Utility Authority would take on operation and management of mobile and fixed wireless broadband services in rural Baker, Calhoun, Early, Miller, and Mitchell counties. Berry said at a special meeting of the board Monday that he will plan $13.3 million for South Georgia Regional Informational Technology Authority loan proposal to the Albany City Commission today.
The time has come yet again for the city of Valdosta to showcase its beautiful landscaping and urban forestry. The city plans to do this by participating in the National Tree City USA program. News reporter Valdosta, Lanika Alexander, has more.
From landscaping to tree removal to even planting over 100 trees, Valdosta's very own Tree Commission is gearing up for this year's Tree City USA. The Valdosta Tree Commission is not only responsible for the planting, maintenance, and removal of trees and shrubs in public places, and improving the general welfare and health of the people of the city by promoting informed management of the city's urban forests, but the Commission is also responsible for keeping the city beautiful as a whole. Residents and natives to Valdosta had this to say.
I think it's very important for a city to be aesthetically pleasing so that people like to live there.
In addition to having wonderful landscaping around the city, Valdosta also has a tree commission, a tree ordinance, a budget of $2 per capita, and we even celebrate Arbor Day, which meets all 4 criteria to being crowned Tree City, USA. The president of Valdosta's Tree Commission, Kevin Conrad, had this to say.
Tree City USA is a designation that's awarded through the Arbor Day Foundation. And there are basically 4 criteria that need to be met to be a Tree City USA. And we have done that successfully for the past 28 years. We're going to qualify this year for the 29th consecutive time, and we feel confident that that will happen.
If successful, this will be Valdosta's Tree Commission's 29th consecutive year winning Tree City USA. With the ever-changing landscaping around Valdosta, this competition is sure to be a knockout of the park. For News Valdosta, I'm Lanika Alexander.
Over 600 area middle and high school students participated in the 3rd annual Construction and Engineering Fair at Wiregrass, Georgia Technical College on the Valdosta campus yesterday. Students from across the region were invited to come to the campus to learn about the college's technical and industrial programs and meet employers in the construction and engineering fields. Many businesses participated and brought hands-on learning opportunities for the students. Students were able to visit with the businesses and ask questions. Students also enjoyed participating in learning activities related to the career fields, and they competed in various events.
Do you want to make a difference in your community? Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful is still in need of more volunteers for the upcoming event called Make a Difference Day. This event is the largest national day of helping others, and it is an annual celebration of neighbors helping neighbors. There will be multiple cleanup projects of specific sites in the city of Valdosta and Lowndes County. If you are interested in volunteering, you can contact KLV at their website, klvbnet, for more information.
Up next, we'll take a look at local weather conditions with Tevin Williams, so stay with us.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, sparkle snacks Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot. 60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day. Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday. Eat well and move a lot. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Today is Saturday. All the healthy children, all the healthy children. Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
My dad's one of the producers. He's here tonight. Bring this week.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
This weekend we finally got some cool weather, so let's go to weather anchor Tevin Williams and see what's up.
Thanks, ladies, and happy Tuesday. Now let's take a look at today's weather. For the morning, we had a little chilly weather with it being at 55 degrees. For the high today, we will see a high of 82 degrees, settling a little higher than what the weather was this weekend. We're starting to get a little bit more fall weather for South Georgia, so let's enjoy it while we can. For the low tonight, we will see a little more of what we saw this morning with 55 degrees, getting a little chilly as we all end our day. With our temperatures dropping, we have a 0 chance of rain. The weather will leave us with beautiful clear skies for the night. Tonight's humidity level will be at 71%, which is considered good for the evening weather. Tomorrow, we can look forward to bright sunny skies with a high of 76 degrees and a low of 46 degrees. The humidity level will drop to a much lower percent of 50. There will be a 0% chance of rain tomorrow, so we can expect to see cool weather with no gloom to it. We're adding on more good news today with the UV index that is at 2 this morning, and the daytime UV index is at 7, which is a little high for today. This is a mid-high for the day, but you should still protect yourself with the proper clothing for your skin. For my sensitive allergy people, you're in luck today. The pollen count for Valdosta is a low of 2.3, so everyone should have a great day of little to no sneezing. That is all I have for you today in weather. Now back to you two at the news desk.
Thanks, Tevin. When we come back, we will have more on your local sports, so stay with us.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back. Well, today, Lanika Alexander is serving double duty. Not only is she a reporter, but she also has our sports reports. Lanika, what?
Thanks, Brittany. The Wildcat football team may have had a tough go on things last weekend, but that doesn't mean other Wildcats weren't keeping the Wintersville tradition alive. The Valdosta Middle School competition cheerleaders traveled to Atlanta last Saturday to compete in the Fear to Cheer competition at Loganville High School. Competing against 4 of the teams from the surrounding South Georgia and Atlanta area, the Wildcats came in first place with a score of 260. VSU shut out the Choctaws 62-0 in Gulf South Conference football action at Robinson Hale Stadium Saturday afternoon. The Valdosta State offense scored on 9 straight possessions, while the Blazer defense limited Mississippi College to just 139 yards of total offense. With the win, Valdosta State improved to 4-2 overall and 2-2 in GSC play, while Mississippi College fell to 1-5 and 0-3. Valdosta State returns home next weekend for its final home contest of the 2014 regular season. The Blazers will play shorter in a Gulf South Conference contest at 3 p.m. at Bazemore Hyder Stadium. The Vikings cross-country team will be heading to Colquitt County High School on Thursday for their Region 6A meet. Lions hope to make their region title a three-peat for the 2014 season, and the stakes are looking bright. This will be the Vikings' 10th meet this year. The Valdosta State soccer team picked up its second straight win over a Gulf South Conference opponent Saturday. The Blazers blanked the Union Bulldogs 2-0 at the VSU Soccer Complex. With the win, Valdosta State moves on to host conference rival West Georgia on Tuesday night at 7 at the VSU Soccer Complex. That's all I have for sports today. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Lanika.
Have you thought about the story of your life? We'll look at that when we come back.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family.
Ooh.
So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now everybody has a story, but not everyone has had a chance to tell it. If you want to share your story or at least figure out what it is, you might be interested in this upcoming event. News Valdosta reporter Allison Thorpe explains.
Every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m., an autobiography circuit team meets to discuss the importance of autobiography writing. The forum will be held at the Conservative Neurology Services on North Ashley Street for approximately 1 hour. Pre-registration is required and cost of materials is $25. You can visit the Valdosta-Lowndes County Chamber of Commerce's website to register for the autobiography circuit team. For News Valdosta, I'm Allison Thorpe.
First Valdosta Baptist is throwing its annual Fall Festival this Sunday at 2 o'clock. The event is open to the community and will include activities for kids such as face painting, a ring toss, costume contests, bouncy houses, and more. Dinner and snacks will be served along with candy and prizes. For more information, check out the First Baptist of Valdosta website.
Moody Air Force Base will host its annual Moody Haunted House at the base starting this Saturday until November 1st. The event will last each day from 6 in the evening until 11 at night and will be open to the public.
Bring your furry friends to the front lawn of Valdosta State University for some Halloween fun. The Humane Societies of Valdosta will be hosting a costume contest this Sunday morning at 11:30. There will be prizes given for the best costume, most school spirit, best in show, best pet and owner lookalike, and best trick. The entry is $3 per pet. Benefits go to the Humane Societies of Valdosta.
That's it for our program today. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Brittany Williams.
And I'm Quenisha Claiborne. We'll see you all tomorrow.